Surya Raufa.
I'm Rini Pakaya.
Now we are in
Manado. Today we are going to explore a wonderful place in Manado. So you have to stay tuned in this video.
The first place we are visit in Manado, that is Jesus Blessing Statue. Accessibility is easily accessible from Samraturangi Airport with a good road access and land transportation option. Accommodation nearby hotel like Novotel Manado, RU Data, and local homestay. Amenities, parking area, toilet, photo spot, rest area, and security, and attraction of 50 meters high Jesus statue, scenic view of a Manado, and religion tourism icon. Activities such as photography, prayer, reflection, enjoying the view, and educational towers. The second place we are visit in Manado, that is Bukit Doa Warembungan. Bukit Doa Warembungan located about 45 minutes from Manado city center. Is easily accessible via private vehicles or online transportation with a good road conditions. Nearby accommodation include Grand Lule, Aridu Data Manado, and various local homestay in Tomohon and Manado. The seat over facilities like parking areas, restrooms, a small capital, gardens, photo spot, and rest areas. Visitors are drawn to its Serene Prayer Garden, the Via Dolorosa pathway, the Legend statue, and stunning natural scenery. Activities include praying, meditation, photography, walking through the garden, and enjoying the peaceful surrounding. The third place we are visit at Manado, that is Turmasasering. Turmasering is accessible by private or public transportation. Accommodation options include local homestay in Tomohon or hotel in Manado. The site features amenities such as a parking area, restroom, rest area, and saguar. Saguar is traditional drink made from the sap of the aran tree. Visitors can enjoy saguar and stunning mountain view and peaceful rural atmosphere, while engaging in activities like learning about saguar production, tasting the drink, and capturing nature photography. It is an ideal spot for both education and relaxation tourism. The last place we are visit at Manado, that is Linaw Lake. Linaw Lake, located about 40 minutes from Manado, is a serene natural destination known for its color-changing water and scenic mountain view. Accessible by private or public transportation, it offers facilities like parking, restroom, and food stalls, and photo spot. Visitors can enjoy photography, walking around the lake, and trying located cuisines with nearby accommodation option in Tomohon and Manado.
The first place we visit on the second day was the tomb of Tuanku Imam Bonjol. Tuanku Imam Bonjol is a national hero who has instrumental in the struggle against colonialism, especially in the Padri War in West Sumatra. This tomb is not only a resting place, but also a symbol of this struggle to define the independence and dignity of the nation. Although far from his homeland, this tomb remains an important place of pilgrimage where we can reflect and appreciate every sacrifice he's made. The second place we are visit is Bukit Tetetana. Bukit Tetetana Manado is a natural tourist destination that offers a beautiful view from the top of the hill with panoramic view of the city of Manado. Known for its Instagrammable photo spot, and you can also enjoy sunrise and sunset. Facilities available around the hill include a parking area, photo stalls, and the rest area. While there is no accommodation directly on the hill, visitors can enjoy facilities such as like hiking, photography, and natural tour. Stone Hills, Manado offers beautiful view of Manado City, Sulawesi Sea, and green hills. and is popular spot for enjoying sunrise and sunset. Facility include a parking area, hotels, public toilets, and photo spot. Although there is no direct accommodation, there are many hotels around Manado. Activities include like hiking, photography, and relaxing in the fresh air. The location is easily accessible by private vehicle or taxi about 30 to 40 minutes from the city center, making it the perfect place to enjoy the beautiful natural. The last place we visit today is New Mahoni Locan Hills. New Mahoni Tomohon offers view of the mountain and Greek hill with cool air, perfect for enjoying the serenity of nature. Facilities include a parking area, public toilet, photos, and Instagram world photo spot. Although without direct accommodation, visitor can find hotels and inns around Tomohon. Activities include like hiking, photography, and relaxing. The location is easily accessible by private vehicle or taxi about 20-30 minutes from Tomohon city center.
This is the last day in Manado. We went on a 3-island trip using the boat provided. The 3 islands we visit include Bunaken Island, Nine Island, and Siladen Island. These 3 islands present the natural beauty of the sea as well as amazing natural phenomena. The three Pulau Bunaken, Nine, and Siladen offer extraordinary nature tourism experience with stunning underwater beauty, while sandy beaches and breathtaking tropical scenery. Facilities on the island include parking areas, food stall, public toilet, and pictures photo spot.
Bahasa Inggris, ini mau bisa kalian ceritakan wisata di sini tuh apa aja?
Oke, jadi wisata. Jadi kalau kayak kita yang trip hari ini itu kan trip 3 pulau. Pulau Bunaken, Siladen. Di Bunaken itu yang seperti yang sekarang kita ini, itu Pulau Bunaken ada 3 kampung. Nah, yang kita di saat sini itu yang paling besar dan paling banyak homestay di sini semua. Jadi untuk penginapan homestay, resort di depan sini semua. Tapi yang dikenal di Bunaken itu bukan pulaunya, tapi taman lautnya. Di Bunaken itu yang dikenal, paling dikenal sampai mancanegara yaitu tetap taman laut. Di taman laut di Bunaken itu ada sekitar 16 sampai 19 spot untuk titik selamnya. Nah, itu rata-rata banyak disukai wisatawan asing, semua banyak di sini. Itu hanya di Bunaken aja. Kalau di Pulau Nain juga beda. Di Pulau Nain itu yang lebih dikenal dia itu pasir timbul. Itu ketika ya fenomenanya tergantung pasang surut air. Jadi ketika air surut, nah itu baru muncul pasirnya di tengah laut. Itu di Pulau Nain. Kalau di Pulau Siladen yang pulau kecil itu nanti kita ke sana juga. Nah, itu dia lebih ke private sih. Dia pulaunya yang private. Jadi nggak terlalu besar, lebih besar mungkin 3-4 kali lipat daripada Bunaken ya. Kecilnya. Jadi lebih private, tapi di sana sama juga kayak Bunaken untuk penyelaman, untuk istilahnya pantainya, dan lebih kampungnya nggak banyak. Itu paling hanya beberapa orang aja yang tinggal di sana karena lebih private, tapi ada kampung, ada orang tinggal di sana.
Ya, untuk dampak ekonominya di sekitar Bunaken itu
di sini otomatis dengan adanya seperti wisatawan datang, otomatis sangat berdampak gitu ya. Apalagi ini kan dermaga yang ini baru dibuat gitu ya. Jadi ini baru sekitar dari 2022 itu awal itu baru beroperasi. Jadi paling baru sekitar 2 tahun dan masih berproses gitu ya, masih berproses pembangunan terus. Jadi berdampak. Jadi dulu kalau kita dermaganya bukan di sini gitu. Jadi ada di belakang. Jadi di sini sebutannya Bunaken baru. Jadi semua wisatawan biasanya ke sini dulu, registrasi ada yang di depan tadi, baru kita masuk. Pasti otomatis dulu karena nggak ada dermaga ini, otomatis kan nggak ada penginapan. Kayak penjual-penjual ini juga sama kayak yang penjual souvenir itu nggak ada. Tapi karena sekarang wisatawan sudah langsung ke sini, jadi otomatis ini penjual-penjual pengrajin lah. Ini ada yang pengrajin bikin sendiri, otomatis ada peningkatan. Ekonominya pasti ada peningkatan. Tamu-tamu banyak yang minat di sini, itu banyak peningkatan. Oke. Thank you.
Although 9 is smaller and has limited accommodation, Bunaken and Siladen offer comfortable resort, and all can be reached by boat from Manado Harbor within 30 to 60 minutes, making them easily accessible destination perfect for nature tourism.